Hi guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. It's a beautiful evening here. It's 9 p.m. and the sun is still out and it's lovely. It's almost summer. So anyway guys, today I want to talk about studying in Canada without a study permit, because in some instances, of course there are few instances, you may be able to study without a study permit. Before I proceed, I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I'm based in Calgary, Alberta. I don't have any offices out there. So have you subscribed, guys? If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like and share this video if you think this could help someone. Like, share. Come. Let's talk today about this. Of course, I want to say that this is not legal advice. If you need legal advice, please reach out to me. If you need any advice, any professional advice, please book a consultation. Okay? Yes, book a consultation. You can do that on my website, and my website is going to be at the description part of this video. You may also send me an email. My email is also going to be at the description part of the video. Okay guys, so we all know, or I believe that you know, that for you to study in Canada, most of the time you're going to need to obtain a study permit. Okay, but there are some instances whereby you may not necessarily need to obtain a study permit. We know the processes of getting a study permit. We've discussed that in various videos that I have done. You may want to peruse through my channel. I have over 140 videos there. So we've gone through that process. We know it's not an easy process. It's an intense process with a lot of requirements. So if you want to skip that part, you may still study there's still some things that you can come to Canada and study without a study permit. Okay, so that means if you're here on a visitor visa, assuming maybe you're here on vacation or you come here to visit relatives and friends and you've got some time in your hands, you may be able to study. If you're taking a course that is under 6 months, you may do it without necessarily obtaining a study permit. Okay, however, if your studies exceed 6 months, then you will definitely need to obtain a study permit. So this means that you may actually undertake short courses or certifications while here on a tourist or any other temporary resident visa. And it also means that you don't have to meet all the mandatory requirements for a study permit. Okay, however, you need to be careful as immigration is not going to grant you a visa extension to complete a short-term course that you've already begun here in Canada. So you need to time yourself before you come to Canada. You need to be very strategic, plan your time to make sure that you start your course as soon as you land in Canada, so that you can take it within those 6 months which are allowed under your visitor visa. We know that a visitor visa, even if you have a multiple entry visa, you can only stay in Canada for 6 months at a time. Okay, so again, they're not going to allow you to extend a visa for the purpose of finishing a course that you started. There could be other reasons why you can extend a visa. Maybe, I'm not saying you lie, but you will need a better reason to extend your visa and not just the fact that you want to finish a course that you started. Okay. All right, so students who are undertaking these 6 months courses, they're also not entitled to work, unlike those ones who are on study permit. So you know that people who are here on study permit, they have work authorization under some restrictions. When you're taking these short courses under 6 months, you're still on a visitor visa, a temporary visa that doesn't allow you to work. Also, unfortunately, you cannot transform your visitor visa into a study permit or a study visa from inside Canada. So there's no provision for that. You will need, if you need a study permit, you will still need to do that outside of Canada. Okay, all right. So some cases where you would want to study in Canada under this umbrella, I just want to give you examples so that you see whether these are things that can, that can work for you. So one of them is if you want a certification to help you advance your career in your home country. Maybe there's that Microsoft certification or whatever it is. You know that you can get it in an advanced level here in Canada. I would really advise you to come do that while you're on a visitor visa. Okay, another one is also if you want to gain an international certificate, which is close to this. So you want to get an international credential that can help you now land a job in Canada later. Not necessarily a degree, a diploma, or a certificate, not that kind, but that accreditation that can help you land a job sooner in Canada, not that time or later. So you may want to consider coming here, getting it. You obtained it in Canada. There's that level of trust. During that time, you're still able to network and meet people and even maybe land a job offer. Okay, another scenario is that when you come here to take some courses that can actually help you immigrate at some point under some of the immigration classes. What do I mean? You may want to come here and undertake some culinary arts courses, like baking, like pastry chefs. Some of those courses don't necessarily go over 6 months, but they're really good courses because you will gain really good skills if you want to do baking, pastry stuff, coding, stuff like those could come in handy if you already have other skills and work experience from your country. Such courses can help you land jobs even within Canada. Okay, another one is truck driving. Yes, if you want to get a truck driving license, that is a license that you can actually gain when you're here on a visitor visa. You can come, go to school here. Some schools can even take you, let's say, for 3 months or less. You get the right license for the right province, and then after that, you may most likely it's going to be very easy for you to get a job once you already have a license in a particular province. Okay, the big one, the one that I really love. Do you know that you can actually attend language school? Yes, language. When I say language school, I mean, you can come here and learn English or French because Canada is bilingual. And being bilingual, you can communicate in this country anywhere, officially in French or English without any need for a translator. It's up to us to figure out how to translate that. That means that Canada then is a really good place for you to come and learn your language. You also know that a language is a vital skill, especially if you want to be able to immigrate to Canada under any of the economic classes. Okay, I have seen a lot of people from non-English speaking countries come to Canada, places like China, people from Brazil, all these countries, Mexico. A lot of people come here just to learn English. And they do that. You can maybe come to a language school. We have schools which are just language schools. And to come to those language schools, you find that most likely you're going to need a study permit. But we still have some other schools, language schools, that you don't necessarily need a study permit. And in any case, as long as a case is as long as a course, not case, as long as a course is under 6 months, you don't need that study permit, my friend. So yes, you can come learn English. I know now you're looking at me, especially if you're from an English speaking country. Why can't you come here and learn French? Yes, you can come here and learn French. What a better place to learn French than Canada. Okay, we have seen, and I haven't seen personally. I haven't seen people coming from Africa to learn French. I think people just don't care, or they don't realize the importance of French, just how important French is these days with regards to immigration. So what do I want to tell you, my friend? There's a lot of opportunities today, new upcoming immigration programs, current changes, recent changes that we had, especially even with things like the express entry, which are prioritizing bilingual people. So it's in your best interest to learn that French. Therefore, I have seen people who have come to visit their friends here. People are wasting their visit visas. You know, a visit visa allows you to come to this country. Don't just take it to come and lazy around in this place. There's so much that you can achieve. There's so much that you can accomplish with that visit visa. As long as whatever you want to do is within 6 months, believe me, you could set yourself up to immigrate here later. I have seen people who visit here. Maybe they even have that multiple entry. They are blessed. They are lucky enough to have that multiple entry visa. They feel like maybe they can't fit in the express entry. They would like to immigrate here. They don't know what to do. And a lot of people resort to some, to some other measures that I don't want to talk about here. But believe me, if you plan yourself, you could be able to immigrate to this country in the legal and the right way, if you know how to play your cards right. Okay? Again, I said there are these language institutes, and some of these language institutes, just to give you an idea, you can do French within 25 months. Not months, is it? No. It's within 25 weeks. You can 25 months is a long time. That's over a year. Anyway, you can do French within 25 weeks. So that is just exactly 6 months. Okay? So in those 25 weeks, you can take French in a good institute, and you'll be able to sit the required French test for immigration. And it's not even gonna cost you so much, because you can accomplish that by under $1,000. Yes. So stop wasting your visit visas. Stop wasting your vacations. I know right now not a lot of people are able to come to Canada because of the restrictions, but guess what? Soon and very soon we're headed to reopening. We can see a lot of hope on reopening of the borders. A lot of people are getting vaccinated, and actually they're saying that they may be able to open some provinces fully by summertime. So it means that soon and very soon, hopefully before the end of the year, the borders could be open fully for everybody. So if you're going to be getting that visit visa, it's high time you start looking for ways to utilize it to benefit you. Okay? So the benefit of this kind of a class, this kind of school, is that it's cheaper. Doing it here in Canada, it could be cheaper than in your country. I know people who are taking French in Kenya, and it's costing them over $1,000. Okay, so it could be cheaper, of course. And then you're taught by Canadian speakers. Yes, people who live here. You're going to understand French for Canadian purposes. And while you do that, you'll be able to explore the beautiful place that Canada is. You're not going to school full time, so you can still go, try out places, see sightseeing, visit places in Canada while you learn that. And guess what? These programs by these institutions, the 25 weeks programs that I talked about, they are accelerated programs. So you could even achieve an intermediate level French within that time. And you may not be able to achieve that in your country, because that is not that is not a priority in your country, but French is a priority in this place. Okay, of course, I want to let you know that doing this kind of courses are not going to help you get a postgraduate work permit. I know some people are going to be like, Lois, and I get a lot of those emails, people asking me, so Lois, if I come to Canada and take a short course, am I going to be able to take to work after that? You will not be able to do that. So that's the only limitation. But come on, it's 6 months. what could go wrong? Okay, so be smart, be strategic, and there are ways that you can use these courses. As I said, there are ways that you can use these courses to help you immigrate, assuming things like healthcare aid. You can do those courses within 6 months on a visit visa. Okay, actually I think they're 3 months, and you can do that, get a certification, and even be able to get a job in some of the provinces where that kind of a job is in demand. The same thing with truck drivers. So if you get that within your visit visa period, you're able to obtain a job offer and be able to immigrate to those provinces whereby truck drivers are in demand. Okay, if you need personal help, if you need to come up with a good winning plan, please reach out to me and book a consultation, and I hopefully will see you at my next video. Take care.